What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. Today, we're jumping back into some Road to the Show. This time we got a 3-game set in Baltimore playing the Orioles, who are just over 500. We're sitting a comfortable 11 games up over the second place Brewers in the division. So yeah, we should have a fairly easy time here. Top of the first, nobody out. Runner on second, we're already up 1-0. Holy mackerel. Alright. We got a 97-mile-an-hour sinker coming at us, 91 on the slider. That's a quick one. Everything else is really slow. And speaking of that slider, there it is. Good timing, but I fouled it away. Come on, big fella. Give me something good to swing at. Ooh, out in front of that sinking curve. Or is that a sweeping curve? That's a sweeping curve. Okay. Oh, good location for that sinker there. It's had me reaching on a couple. Gonna have to watch them if they're outside of the zone like that. Oh, right at the knees. That probably should have been strike 3. Holy cow. All right. And reaching for the circle change, low and away. Not a good start to this series. Oh my gosh, top of the second. It is 5-0 now. Runner on first, only one out. And I line it right to the second baseman. Dang it. And I am doing absolutely nothing at the plate so far. Top of the fourth, it is 6-0. Runner on first again. Nobody out this time around. There's a new pitcher to me on the mound. 98-mile-an-hour heater coming from him. 99 on the cutter. Holy cow. And he gives me the off-speed first pitch, and I put it right in the left fielder's glove. Dang it. Not how we want that to work out either. I am not doing anything at the plate so far. At least nothing good. Well, good for my team anyway. Come on, baby. Cedric Mullins here, 1 on, 2 out. Putting one out here. Just backpedal a little bit, and there we go. There's the third out. Fourth inning is over. Coming back up to the bat again in the sixth. Still 6-0. Runners on first and second, nobody out. And we got the same pitcher on the mound from the last time. Wonder if he's going to curveball me in the dirt, try to get me swinging. No, curveball away. All right. Still first in the All-Star game vote, which, as I'm recording this, there's only one more series after this one to get to the All-Star break. So there's one run in. Finally got something good going on in this game. Little RBI single action there to make it 7-0. All right, 9-0 now on the top of the seventh. Runner on first, only one out. I am 1 for 4 on the day. What do we got here? A slider that's in the low 90s, 97 on the sinker, 98 on the four-seamer. Holy cow, only his slurve is slow. And there's that slider there at 91 miles an hour. Dang, this guy's a bit of a hurler. Let's see what we get this time around. Another one below the knees. Don't be scared, big guy. I'm only 1 for 4. I'm not 2 for 4. I'm not 3 for 4 in this game. Oh, puts that heater by me. Had me fooled with that circle change. And I'm like, yeah, we'll get something off speed. Nope. Another slider at 92 miles an hour that hooked in and caught the inside corner. Man, good pitches. Good pitches. Giving that one a ride out to right field. I don't think it's going to get anywhere. It's off the wall. Oh, come on, baby. There we go. We got it in there. A double to advance the runner to third as well. And nothing comes out of it. That's unfortunate. Bottom of the seventh now. 9-0 lead for the Cardinals. This is definitely a blowout game. Cesar Hernandez at the plate. 0-1 pitch. Nobody on, nobody out. Okay. That must be the broadcast view. So I don't see that camera angle very often. But we make the play. There's one away. Rugned Odor is at the plate now. Bottom of the eighth. Still 9-0. Runner on first. Nobody out. Our starter's still on the mound here. But then again, you know, he hasn't exactly been having a bad time, so. Yep, there we go. Make the play, one away. All right, I am 2 for 5 here. This pitcher throws a 93 slider. Oh, it's the same guy? No way, dude. All right, let's do this. Oh, come on. Dude, not cool. Not cool at all. I can honestly say that's the first time I've seen that animation from a hitter with a pitch inside like that. All right, called a strike on the outside corner. It's a good spot for it. Ooh, way behind that four-seamer there. All right, 1-2 count here. 2 away in the top of the 9th. We're up 9-0, so there's really no worries about winning the game. Pretty much a foregone conclusion at this point. Not a guarantee, but very high odds of winning, and we do take game number 1 in Baltimore. We're going to jump right into game number 2 here. All right. There we go. Get through the preliminaries. And it's 2-0 already in the top of the first as I'm coming up to the plate for the first time. Nobody out. Oh boy, this has got a blowout written all over it again. 98 mile an hour four-seamer, two-seamer hits 94. Nothing else all too quick besides those. And there's a 96 mile an hour four-seamer that I was way behind. Okay. I've only got 16 doubles. Yeah, I'm not much of an extra base hit type of guy. Swung at that slider really low. Dang it. Yeah, I'm not a extra base hitting type of guy. I'm more of the, get the singles, hit the home runs. Oh, come on. Oh, those sliders just killed me, and they were over the plate. That's the worst part. Granted, one well below the knees, but the second one he threw there to get strike 3, man, that, Uh-oh, looks like Baltimore's coming back here in the bottom of the second. Rugnet Odor takes it over the fence. Okie dokie. Coming back up to hit here in the top of the third. 2-1 ball game. Nobody on, 1 away. Let's try to record a hit while even or ahead in the count. I don't think I've got what it takes to make that happen today, but I've been wrong before. Oh, yep, I'm behind in the count now. 0-1 after swinging a little bit late on that four-seamer. All right. Come on, baby. Yep, now we're back to even. That works. Maybe we can get the base hit here. Let's see what kind of pitches he throws my way. That slow slider, and I was still way out in front, and I felt like I held off forever on that one. Oh, man. Little blooper out to third. Definitely not a hit. All right, bottom half of the inning there. Runner on second, 2 away. Still 2-1 Cardinal lead. We've got Ramon Urias up at the plate. Puts one in play out to right field, but hey, easy play. 3 away. End of the third inning there. Coming back in the bottom of the 5th. And yeah, it's 2-1. Still, nobody on. 1 out. Yeah, holy crap. I can keep clearing my throat here. Make the play and 2 away. So, yeah, for whatever reason, my sinuses are really going on me today. So if I'm clearing my throat a lot, I apologize for that. But, you can only do so much. It's that time of year, and I live where it gets cold. So, David Bodie here up to the plate, bottom of the 5th, 2-1 game. Yeah, that's all you're going to do is watch that one. Another home run over the scoreboard in right field. It is now a tie game. 2 apiece, and top of the 6th, I'm coming up to bat with a strikeout and a line out. Score is now 3-2. Baltimore has the lead. Same pitcher on the mound. They still got their starter out there. He's only thrown 61 pitches through 5 innings. Okay, I've only hit 190 career against Baltimore. Oh, that is pathetic. That is really bad. But then again, it's a small sample size. I think I've only played him, this is maybe the 3rd time I've played Baltimore. All right, let's see what we can get here. Oh, good changeup at the knees. Had me way out in front of that bad boy. That four-seamer there was way late on. Lucky to even make contact to foul it off. 2-2 pitch on the way here. Oh, good timing. Just Did not make the best contact with that, so that finds the seats. Little souvenir for little Johnny going home tonight. Ripped one right down the third baseline. That's going to hold up as a single. I am not going to try to get to second on that one. Maybe if it went all the way to the corner, but yeah. All right, bottom half of the sixth now. Cardinals are up 4-3. We're having a little back and forth game here. Oh man, watching the third home run of the game out in right field. You gotta be kidding me. Why did they bring me in for that? It is now 4-4. Oh, mackerel. I have watched 3 of Baltimore's 4 runs scored in this game so far go over the wall in right field. That is unfortunate. This pitcher here has thrown 3 pitches so far. He's got a 97-mile-an-hour sinker, a 100-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Splitter also hits 94. He's quite the hurler up here. Even his slider will hit 92 miles an hour. He is a hurler, most definitely. And speaking of that slider, there it was at 89 miles an hour, and I swing way over the top of it. 0-2 count now in the top of the 7th. Yikes. There's one I managed to rip past the third baseman. I'm kind of surprised. All right. I mean, it's another base hit. I'll take a 2-for-5 game. That's totally tolerable. And top of the 9th. Score is 5-4 St. Louis on top. Got a 2-for-4 game going on right now. Just 2 outs. Nobody on. Pitcher on the mound has a 97-mile-an-hour sinker. His off-speed stuff hits the upper 80s. There's a sinker at 95. Good take on that one. Come on, big guy. Let's see what we got. Yeah, pitch outside with the slider again. Okay. Gotta have it a little bit lower if you want me to swing at that one there, bud. Read your scouting report. And I rip a sinker into right field for a single again. Okay. 3-for-5 day in Baltimore. I will take that. Okie-dokie. We end up taking the win 5-4 there. We've won the series. Let's see if we can get the sweep. Carry a little bit of momentum into the All-Star break because we got one more series to go after this one. I'm hitting 325 now. My 71 RBIs are tied for 3rd in the National League. Holy cow. Looks like I might be heading for another batting title. Oh, circle change got me. Oh, we got a 94-mile-an-hour four-seamer from this guy. Everything else is super slow, including a curveball that won't even hit 80 miles an hour. And, yeah, circle change is what got me on the first pitch there. Let's see what we get here on pitch number 3 of the at-bat. And put it up in the air out to center field there. In the alley, but definitely got out there so slow that even my grandma could have made out there to get the play made. All right, bottom half of the first now. Score is still 0-0. Nobody on, nobody out. Ryan Mountcastle leading things off for Baltimore. I just got to take a couple steps to the side. Voila, make the play, 1 away. Let's go, boys. Excuse me. Top of the second now, bases loaded, only 1 out. The score is now 3-0. The only dynamic challenge here is to score or to drive in a run. Yeah, I think I can make that happen. Oh man, rip that curveball foul. Way out in front of it, but then again, like 77 miles an hour out of his hand. Holy cow, that is slow. Oh, they called that a ball? Are you kidding me? Wow. If I was a Baltimore fan, I'd be salty about that call. Oh, grand slam. There it is. Second deck. Nope, not quite. Just buried it deep in the bottom level. I'll take it. Now a 7-0 ball game. And bottom of the third now, still 7-0. Runners on first and second. Full count to Cesar Hernandez. It's only 1 out here. We'll see if the runners are in motion or not. No, they are not. Okay, yeah, second baseman wasn't in position there, but, you know, I knew they weren't going to tag up. All right, coming back up to hit here, top of the fourth. 7-2 is the score now. A new pitcher on the mound. He's got a good four-seamer on him. Hits 98 miles an hour. That was definitely not it. That was a curveball in the dirt. Super slow. His cutter hits 99 miles an hour as well. Oh, boy. Another one ripped down the third baseline. I will take it. A single counts. I'll take the hits where I can get them. All right. Bottom of the fifth now. Still 7-2. Anthony Bemboom. I think that's how you say that. Bemboom? Sure. He's up to the plate. Now runner on first. Nobody out here. 0-1 pitch on the way. He floats one out here. Going to be an easy play there. No chance of doubling him up at first because he wasn't leading off quite far enough. All right, back into it. Next hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. He's got a 2-2 pitch coming. He's going to be heading my way. Let's see what happens. Running over towards the line just a smidge. Yep. Aw, come on, first baseman. Taking all the fun out of my life. Now I'm up to bat here, top of the sixth. Still 7-2. Same pitcher on the mound from my last at-bat when I ripped one down the third baseline. Had me out in front of the curveball. Man, one career home run versus Baltimore, and that was a grand slam I hit earlier. Alrighty. I'll take it. Not like I got much I can say about it. I can't say, no, I don't want that home run. And then I just hit number 2 over the right field wall for a solo shot. 2 long balls, 5 RBIs. Holy cow. We're having a little bit of a game here. 3 for 4 with 2 long balls and a single. Okay. 93 mile an hour slider from this guy. Sinker at 97. Four-seamer 98. Circle change is 90. Slurve all the way down at 82. Puts that slider inside the zone on me. 92 miles an hour. Got a runner on first here with only one away. I don't think I'm going to get a hit this time around. I put another one out into right field. Oh my gosh. Made the right fielder work to get to it at least, so that's a perk. But I mean, a 3 for 5 game, that is nothing to be upset about. Bottom half of the 8th inning here. 8-2 is the score. Ramon Urias at the plate. He's 2 for 3 on the day, and he puts one in the cheap seats. Nothing I can do to try to bring that one back. Did he hit it out of the ballpark? That may have left. Let's watch this, because I'm wondering if he actually landed that one outside of the ball diamond. Where did that go? Did that hit the street before hitting the warehouse out there? I think it may have. I mean, I know hitting that warehouse is virtually impossible, just because the street level is almost the same as the last row of seats out there. I mean, the street level is well above the playing surface that warehouse is on. So, yeah. The bottom of the 9th there, I just made the first out of the 9th inning. We complete the sweep in Baltimore. So that's the end of this series. Also, the end of the episode. If you're still watching, thanks for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all the fun social media things. And, yeah, we will catch you in the next one.